So yeah, it's been a while. I've shaved my hair and haven't made a video in months, even though I've had heaps on the desktop. So what I want everyone to do is to comment and say, Kieran, you're a piece of shit, get your act together. And that hopefully will motivate me, because I've got a list here that I've written on an envelope, because I'm really cool. And it says, Gears of War review, Dishonored review, NBA review, and thoughts for upcoming shit. And if you guys don't pester me about it, I probably will never get around to doing them. But for some reason, I feel unbelievably motivated now to make more videos, so hopefully I stick with it. If not, I apologise. But let me know if you do want any other videos. And here's my Q&A video that I recorded like 3 months ago. So if you have any questions, send them, and who knows, maybe by Christmas I might answer them.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and that's right, I'm recording 2 videos in one day because I am intelligent. I don't know when this one's going to go up, but I do come to you with a question first. At the moment, there is no games coming out till fucking ever, and I'm bored and have no games to play, which is why I'm playing Metro Last Light. So if you have any recommendations, let me know, within reason, because otherwise, I really want to play the Batman DLC, and I will spend $60 on a season pass that I don't want or need. So, talk me out of it. Help me with some games that I haven't played yet, or that you think I would like. Dying Light seems to be the favourite at the moment, so if you like that game, let me know, because I need shit to play. So this is the question and answer video, where I take your 10 questions, I believe you asked me, and I answer them to the best of my ability. I am checking my phone, that's where I got my email. So this first one comes from, and in no, oh god, everyone's wrote a bloody fucking paragraph, but that's okay. I'm gonna read all of them, and I'm gonna answer them. Okay, here we go. So this one comes from Thomas, and this is all the way back in May, so I apologise it's taken me 3 months to get to this, but we're here. Hey Kieran, have you been to PAX Australia? If so, will you go again this year, or are you not interested in going? I think it's a lot better because they treat the event less like an advertisement, although it is, and like a gathering of a community. Unlike EB Games Expo, they seem to give no cares about the community and small developers. They push them into a corner and hid them away. PAX seems to be a lot bigger and caters for a lot more people. P.S. Please get a PC. It's not expensive. You can use a controller on 8 out of 10 games that come out now. Graphics, frame rates, community is a lot nicer and educated. You can use it in your lounge room. Kind regards. Okay, let's tackle the first part. Am I going to PAX Australia? No. I refuse, because I don't really want to go to Melbourne, to be honest. But here's my big thing. For those who don't know, we do have a PAX in Australia. It's in the city of Melbourne, which is down that way. No, that's incorrect. That's where... Hang on. No, it's that way. And it's about a 12-hour drive, but a 1-hour flight. And my uncle lives there, but he won't let me stay with him. What a bastard. And he's probably watching this right now. But no, I don't really want to go, to be honest. Like, I don't really want to go anyway. But the thing that turns me off is, how can I explain this to Americans? And because I know a lot of Americans and UK people watch my shit. So, in America, you guys have, I believe, the Kentucky Derby. I don't know how popular that is, but here we have something called the Melbourne Cup, and it's insanely popular. It's like the biggest horse race in the country. And for that 1 week, the country stops, and everyone either goes to Melbourne or leaves Melbourne because they don't want to be there for all these fucking people coming. So, and for you British people, pretend it's like a sausage roll a festival. They're making sausage rolls. And everyone goes because they want to get a bite of a sausage roll, watch the Kentucky Derby, or watch the Super Bowl, or whatever. That's what it's kind of like, the Melbourne Cup here. And that happens on 1 week in a 52-week year. That happens 1 week. So 100%, this has just happened last year, the PAX. And guess in which week they put it? Melbourne Cup week. So unless you really wanted to go, you had to have booked as soon as they announced it and pay triple the fucking fare, triple the hotel room just to stay there, because again, it's Melbourne Cup weekend. And that's why. I think if you organise an event for Melbourne Cup weekend, no, I'm not going. Have it in Sydney. I will happily go if it's in Sydney. Sydney's only half an hour that way. So I'll go to that. But no, I don't really want to go to PAX. I mean, PAX is a lot more... Like you said, it probably is fucking amazing. I have no doubt in that. But I just don't really want to go. I'm not going to the EB Expo this year either, because fuck EB Games. Like, I'm over it. There's nothing there that I haven't played or don't want to play. Oh, sorry, that want to play anyway. So no. So let's get on to your next question. I don't know. This is not really a question. It's more of a statement. Get a PC. I would like to get a PC. Like, I've been watching some people build their custom PC. And if I win the lottery, I will buy one. But at the moment, I just like my consoles. And yeah, I could play it on the lounge and then put it in my living room, but then I wouldn't connect a PC to a TV because of the refresh rate and all that shit. And I don't really want to sit in a chair, and I don't really want to play because at the point, yeah, it's going to look better, and I can do more shit with it. But I'm happy with my iMac and my Xbox and my PlayStation. But one day I would and I will probably build a gaming PC. But for the moment, it's really only indie stuff that you can't get on the PC or that get on the consoles. And I don't really like playing that stuff anyway, so it's not worth the investment for me at the moment. And I've got nowhere to put it either, so there's that. So I do apologize, but gaming, it is something that interests me. I have no idea how to build one, or what I need. But no, I won't be getting one. I apologize. It's soon, I promise. Or not soon. Within the next 10 to 5 years. Okay, so this one comes from Jake. Hey, Kieran, hair looks great. Don't change it. Thank you. What do you think of the new Star Wars Battlefront by EA and the lackluster features? Also, DLC up the arse. Do you find it strange that games from 2 gens ago did more interesting shit than the current gen crap? Thanks, your friendly neighborhood rapist. Look, I don't like Star Wars and I don't like Battlefield. And I know it's Battlefront, but it's Battlefield. So I'm completely indifferent on the game. It could be amazing, but I'm not going to play it either way. I mean, it sucks with the DLC, but you kind of have to expect that with such a heavily licensed product that, of course, they're going to nickel and dime you for everything that you're worth. So there is that. So it sucks, but what can you do? Not buy the game, and that's pretty much it. And I know you're going to buy the game anyway because you probably love Star Wars. So that's a shame. But it is weird but I think it's just that settling time now where developers really have to start learning about what the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 can do before they can start making great games like Bioshocks or Mass Effects or Fallouts and stuff like that. So, give it a couple more months, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it definitely sucks that all the DLC stuff. I mean, especially for Batman, because I love Batman, and I'm really fucking contemplating buying that season pass, but I can't do it, and I won't do it, so God help me. This one comes from Kirill. And I remember that name actually. Hey Kieran, long time subscriber, back when you had pink walls in your room and had hair on your head. Thank you. I still have some hair, and I still have the pink walls in my room. We'll have to go back in there one day. My questions for the next episodes are: can you show some of your high school photos? No. I just imagine me as the dorky looking kid with long black hair. That's what I was. Any plans to do more character impersonations, and can you do more exploring or shit like that? So for those who don't know, I used to do gameplay videos, and I would commentate over them in a some characters. And then I also did exploring videos where we got onto an open world game like Fallout, put a point on the map, and that's where we went, and what happened, and it was, I love doing those, but it was so much fucking work. I mean, I'm just lazy, to be honest. And ever since I built my whole gaming room here, I could in theory capture stuff, but because everything runs through the audio processor now, the receiver, it's just a pain in the fucking ass. So probably not anytime soon, but one day I would like to get back to doing some of my characters and some of my exploring videos. So thank you for that question. Oh god, here's another bloody paragraph. Okay, oh no, this is 2 paragraphs. Alright. Okay, I'm not going to read the first part of that question. However, you're very welcome, Matthew. Anyway, if you read this, my overall question for the show would be, what happened with you and OzGameShop Dungeon Crawler? Was that its name and whatnot? They were really great for a while, and now they're just shit, to be honest. In my own opinion, did you just ditch and move on from them, or did you do something hilarious to piss them off? Interested to know. Also, on a vastly different note, what sort of films are you into? My personal favorites would be anything Tarantino, and wanted to know if you have what you reckon. Do you like any video game movies, or have a way to make a good one, or should they just altogether be forgotten as a genre? Thanks again, Matt. Okay, thank you, Matt. Your first part of the question, what happened with OzGameShop at Dungeon Crawl? OzGameShop... here's the thing about me when I do these kind of things. OzGameShop never paid me anything. Hang on. I did get free shit, I will admit, but they never paid me anything because I didn't want anything. Because I will shout out anything that I use that I think is a great service. Especially when it comes to video games and such. So I shout them out, and you guys all went there, and it was great. Like, I used to buy from there all the time. Marcus used to buy there all the time. Tanner, all my friends, and all you guys. And they recognize that, and Dan the Man, as I call him. There's so many Dans working there. It was kind of like the Fallout thing, where all the dudes are called, what are they all called? The cloning one. They're all called, here's Gary. It was kind of like that, but they're all fucking called Dan. And I got confused as to which Dan I was talking to, and then the Dan that I was talking to left, and another Dan came, and this was when they started getting pretty shit in my mind, so I stopped using them. And I thought, why would I keep promoting a service that I don't use or I don't like? So that's why I don't do that. Dungeon Crawl, I don't think I really had anything going on with them except one video. And then I didn't really like their service either. But yeah, if I find anything else, I'll definitely shout it out on here so you guys can get cheap shit. But the easiest way to get games, I think this is in another question here. Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. So yeah, that's pretty much why that fell apart. It's just, if you don't believe in the service, then I don't talk about it. So that's, I'm a man of great morals. Okay, this one comes from Peyton. Hello, Peyton. With all the games getting remastered, is there any games you would like to see get the remastering treatment? Yes. Fucking do Batman, because I really want to play Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and maybe not Arkham Origins, but the first two. Come on, man, let's do it. Because I recently plugged the 360 in to play it, and it just looks like shit. And I hate the Xbox 360 controller. It feels so big after you go from the Xbox One controller. Other games, not really. Because I never traded in or sold much of my games, so I still have them if I do want to play them. But I'd rather just see new shit. And my mother is calling. Hang on, let's do it. Yes, mother. Oh, yeah, so unless you're going to, get like a shitty team to do it, in which case they're normally crap anyway, I don't see the reason to. I mean, let me know if you do, but I would rather play new stuff. And, like, I've already owned the old... God, there's fucking coat hangers here. So there's that. Right, thank you for your question. Here we go. This one comes from Judd, or Jude, I don't know. Hey, Kieran, love the new KieranCast series. Got a question for the next one. When do you expect Fallout 4 to launch? Also, what does your ideal Fallout game entail? Haha, sorry, I had to mention Fallout. You can tell that this one was from a while ago. I expect Fallout to launch somewhere in November. Don't ask me how I know. I've got a friend. My uncle works there. Sorry, Jude. I should have got to that a lot quicker. But I'm trying to go... Yeah, I'm shit, I know. This one comes from Charles. Are you a fan of the Silent Hill series? And if so, which is your favourite? No, never. I don't think I've ever played them. There are a lot of fucking games that are supposed to be like cult classics. I mean, Metal Gear is a great example. I haven't fucking played. And they're too old and shitty to go back and play now, in my opinion. So maybe remastered, get like the PlayStation Great collection and like put a shit ton of the old PlayStation games on that, and I might play it. So yeah. This one comes from Luke. And he has wrote like 20 paragraphs and like wrote like 50 questions, but we'll get through all of them because I'm a man of my word. Hi, Kieran, been a fan since your exploring gameplays of Fallout and Skyrim. Fucking hilarious. Wish you continue them. Maybe a few on Fallout on release. You know what? I'm going to try and do some Fallout 4 ones. There you go. Thanks for previous recommendations and for recommending OzGameShop in the past, although they are shit now, not providing free deliveries. Any other recommendations? Where do you buy your games from? So where do I buy my games from? Target or Big W. They're normally $68 at launch, but you have to be quick because if you wait a couple of days, they jack them straight back up. So go and patronize that service now so they know. So Fallout, Target, Big W. That's where I go. And JB Hi-Fi finally starting to catch on, and they're also lowering their prices for the couple of days when it launches. So that's where I go. And you can use your everyday rewards card and get cheap petrol. Okay. I cannot stand eBay Games over here giving me $1 for my games, and did you know if you buy games from overseas like OzGameShop, they will charge you $2 to trade in towards store credit because of the difference in UK and Aussie ratings? How does a fucking rating sticker cost $2? Because it's eBay Games, and eBay Games fucking suck. I agree from your previous video, I'm sick of people complaining about graphics, leave Fallout 4 alone. Yes, thank you. Thought I'd hit you with some few questions. Do you think there will be a Fallout HD collection? No. Do you think Fallout 4 will have survival elements of New Vegas, such as hardcore mode? Did you play this mode? I love managing my resources in this way. I probably not, but now that they've announced that they can do mods to Xbox One, I can't imagine why not, which is a cool concept. So if you are such a masochist that you enjoy the hardcore mode, be my guest and download the shit. I will not be because I don't like it. How do you feel with the possibility of your character talking in Fallout 4? Personally, don't want the protagonist should talk. I think it ruins the setting. I don't really mind. I mean, I'm sure there's probably going to be an option or a mod to turn it off, so that might be more up your alley. But I don't really mind. If anything, it's probably just going to make the conversations even longer, which might get annoying. So that's not cool. But that's okay. Have you played the Final Fantasy 15 demo? Are you hyped at all for its release? No. That's another series. I've never played one Final Fantasy game. It just doesn't appeal to me. I mean, I've played Pokemon. That's kind of the same shit in theory. Actually, no. I have played Final Fantasy, one of them. I can't remember. Way back on the PlayStation 2 days. So, oh no, shit, PlayStation 1. Right at the transition point, so it could have been on any. Keep up the videos, please. Upload more often. Once a month is bullshit. Yes. Consider yourself lucky. I do not usually use the little time I have sending bullshit emails like this. Thank you, Luke, and I will try to make some new shit as we are doing here. Oh, God, everyone's writing bloody paragraphs. This one comes from Patrick. Hey, Kieran, I have a question for you to hopefully answer in your next episode of KieranCast. I've been a subscriber since 2010, and your channel has taught me a lot about thinking critically about games, in particular about not going with everyone else's opinion and forming my own. Thank you. That's the one thing I wish to teach. Fuck what IGN says, fuck what GameStop says, fuck what your friends say. If you think it's shit, it's shit. If you think it's great, it's great. Dick sucking aside, let's get down to business. Where do you think the gaming industry will be in 5 years or so? Although you don't really care about Nintendo, do you have any predictions for the Nintendo NX, the new console? And third, I forgot to answer that other dude's questions about movies. Sorry. I'll answer that now. Movies I like. Tarantino, The Blues Brothers, Fincher, so The Game, Seven. That's a great movie. I'm not a big movie fan, but like psychological thrillers I kind of like. So if that answers your question, I hope it does. Where do I think the gaming industry will be in 5 years or so? It's always going to be the same. I mean, they got this big thing now with like the HoloLens and stuff like that. It's exactly the same. Like I remember in the 90s, it was shit. Whether it be the Power Glove or this robot thing or these gimmicks, no one bought them. They're worth fortunes now because no one bought them. Then it was 3D. No one fucking wanted that, and no one's going to want these massive big glasses. Sure, the ones that are hardcore gamers and love that kind of shit, they're going to shell out for it. But the average Joe is not going to pay a dime for it. It's going to be the same shit on a disc. You can buy it on the store if you want. It's going to be sitting on a lounge with a controller. That's where gaming's going. I don't think it's ever going to change. I don't care about Nintendo, you're correct. I think that Nintendo NX is fucking stupid. All they need to do is have a box this big, put a disc drive in there if you want, charge $100 for it, and make Nintendo fucking games for it. That's all they need to do. They'd make a fucking killing. Is there a middle ground between film and video games? And if so, should this middle ground be exploited by game companies or filmmakers? Should games and films remain separate entities? Yes, they should remain separate entities. I mean, they're both forms of art, and they're both different forms of art that clearly don't work well together. I mean, it's cool to have a game or a movie that's based on a game or vice versa, but when they take it literally note for note or scene for scene, it's shit. And I'm a fan of... I mean, like Star Wars is a great example. It's a game based on a movie, but it's not the movie. And that's probably going to be a good game for those who like it. But no, I don't think... Just make your own shit, or like... I mean, a lot of things are based on shit anyway, so... I don't like video games, and I don't like video game movies, so that's my opinion. Right, this one comes from Billy Joe. Hey Kieran, I was thinking, now that we have gotten the news that the Xbox One will have backwards compatibility, do you think this kills any future plans for remakes of 360 games for the One? Maybe you can talk about it in your next KieranCast episode, which I'm sure will be E3, and all this ties in. Thank you, Billy Joe. No, not really. Because like they said, it's up to the publisher. And if the publisher damn well wants to publish a super duper HD remake, they're going to do that. Why? To cash in money. If not, cool, we'll get to play it on the Xbox One, so that's going to be great anyway. So that's about it. So this is a short one. If you have any other questions, email them to me or leave them in the comments. I'll try and get... Oh, God. I'll try and get to as many as possible. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Au revoir.